All of our Super Bowl 53 coverage brought to you by our friends at Strategic Factory, creating your masterpiece, as well as our friends at LifeBridge Health Sports Medicine Institute and Curio Wellness. I got the shirt rocking here with the big O. And, you know, this guy's distracted right now because he's on his phone because of all the people I think about, like Schefter and you. And
I'm actually worse than Schefter. I mean, Schefter had the whole piece on Real Sports. I have one phone with 700 chargers, but I believe I'm worse than Adam. Yeah.
What is your addiction, Darren Ravel? I mean, it's just the next piece of news I need to know.
So I have right now going on in my head is like, what happens if something happens while I'm talking to you? That's my general agita. That's probably why I need to have Xanax. So
if I grabbed your phone right now and I just took it and moved it.
When my child grabs my phone during like even.
How old's your child?
I have a 6-year-old daughter and 4-year-old twin boys.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I'm wearing like the referee.
Are you
uniform.
like the dude on CNN where the kid runs in the middle of the
My
shot?
wife did do a shoestring tackle one time. My wife did do a shoestring tackle, yes. But it would
have helped your street cred, man.
I know, and I would have been what actually wouldn't have been that good because the guy freaked out about it, and he's like, I wouldn't have freaked out. I'd be like, come in, kid, come in, son. You know, this is your first TV appearance. I wouldn't have freaked out. The freaking out is what made that video. But yeah, no, it is somewhat of an addiction. But this is my week for Super Bowl. I'll tweet about 160 times. 75 of the tweets are ready to go. And some of the tweets I've spent as long as an hour on.
So you pre-select, you schedule your tweets.
Right. So I have tweets that will blow your mind on Sunday. I've spent a long time. I'll give you one. You want me to give you one ahead of time here
man,
at WNST?
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to tweet it now. I'm just kidding.
Jared Goff's father, Jerry, was backup catcher for the Expos. The Expos were having problems finding a good catcher pretty much after Gary Carter. And so they had drafted a bunch of catchers after 1992, including Tom Brady in 1995.
So, see, Tom Brady was
18.
drafted.
An 18-year-old out of Sarah High School, Tom Brady was drafted in the 18th round as a 6'5" catcher.
Wow.
If Jerry Goff was any good, maybe that didn't happen. So that's just me going down the rabbit hole and being like, oh wait, oh my God! Like I should have a camera on my Discovery moments.
Darren Ravel providing the value that he provides here, that lanyap that they call it, that 13th donut that they give you down there in New Orleans and the Nuggets. You're doing Super Bowl props. You got a contest here, Action Network. We had Chad Millman come by, and I guess this is your chance to plug the new venture kind of sort of that you guys have
it is. I mean, I left ESPN for it, so just being in New Jersey and seeing the manifestation of gambling and $1.3 billion bet in 6 months.
Here we are again. It's the theme of the week, right, Luke?
Absolutely.
It is. It's the theme of life, unfortunately.
Yeah. This is where the money is in sports.
It is. New Jersey's like Europe right now. I mean, on a train, the train is wrapped in FanDuel, and the floor is William Hill, and the ceiling is Caesars. And you walk in the Prudential Center, and there are bars, and there's 13 apps you can bet. It's pretty crazy. So having seen that, I said, I'm going to make the move. Went to the Action Network just because that was the obvious call for me. They don't take money. They're not, sports. There's not a sports book, and it was the stats, which I'm addicted to. I have a prop contest. It's free in our app. It's $5,000, and I put some props out there that are there, and then some that you can't get, which is the highest ticket price sold, including fees on StubHub. What will it be? And one of the ones, because once she appeared in the elevator and that got out of hand, I think Tom is basically telling her, "Join me on stage at the end." Okay, I don't.
Low profile.
Just get lost. Get lost.
TB12, it's what it's all about, right?
It is.
What are the odds, Darren Ravel, that next year he'll still be on this poster?
Yeah, that would be a good. I have not seen that prop. What's the odds that the Patriots are in Super Bowl 54? You just made up a good prop. That's a really good prop.
I give you stuff, Darren.
I wonder what the odds on that would be. Oh, there's already a Super Bowl 54. Well, usually they do it right after, but I'm sure some sportsbook has. Well, the Patriots.
I've seen a couple.
No, but that's win.
True.
Be back. I don't think the be back. They're probably 12 to 1.
Well, it's a daily double. You'd have to take them again next year.
Yeah.
12?
I think Gronk's retiring. So this is his last game. I think it's pretty clear, his body language. I think Brady knows his last game. I think Gronk knows his last game. And that's why the best prop for me is Gronk for MVP. You can get it as high as 40-1. 40-1 for Gronk. I don't care if he's not the old Gronk. 40-1 is that's like a random dude.
Sure.
You know?
You like the action of sports,
I
right?
do, yeah, absolutely.
So this move to the Action Network. Just plug the Action Network for me.
Yeah, so basically we make bettors better. It's you can get it for free, but you can also get the app, which is really, hey, if you're spending any money gambling, you should not want to always go with your gut. We have 3 stat companies rolled into one. You can put your bets in there. We have something called Bet Sync, which is essentially you make your bet and it goes right from the sports book right into our little wallet. You can watch the game instead of watching it, just on ESPN's scoreboard. You can watch it based on where your money is. So it'll have a green and red, based on are you in the money at this moment, and it will continue to do that. So you can have 4 bets on a game.
Bet.
It's crazy. So it's really awesome.
I'm so glad I don't have that addiction. I mean, I would be like,
our highest end product is Bets Lab, which essentially you can write a system. I'm thinking that when the wind is blowing 30 miles per hour, that the under is going to hit more because it's harder to pass, takes a longer time to run. Yes. So you can type in there, we have 25 years of data that tells you how many times, what is the percentage of time when it was 30 miles per hour wind when the under hit. And you'll find out that it's only 49%, that it's basically a coin toss. And then it says, if you believe in this, let's say you have a system and it comes up with 65%, you're like, oh my God, my theory is right. Then every week you can click return and it will tell you.
So every stupid thing you've ever thought, you can figure out whether it's a fact or a myth.
Yes. And then you can choose that system. If you think the system, normally I have not seen anything work 75% of the time. I mean, remember, you make money if it works 53% of the time. So, you can. I've been playing around with this stuff. It's funny and addictive, but we will show you what games that week fall under the system that you've written, and you could save the system.
Darren Ravel here from the Action Network. Go ahead, Luke. I know you got stuff for
I
him.
have the important question. What's going to be the top food item at the Super Bowl?
So Chick-fil-A is closed.
Of course.
There's something called the closed on Sunday chicken sandwich there,
really?
Which is obviously a little jab at Chick-fil-A. It's much better than the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Really?
Yes.
You've tasted this yourself?
I have.
You do a lot of food tasting.
A lot of food tasting. I'm 184 this morning. I'm really I'm a 350-pound man who somehow manages to. I ran a marathon this year, but that really doesn't help much. Is me versus food.
Really?
Yeah, every day.
Do you
once? No one's talked about mental health.
Not even you?
Oh, I didn't look at my phone. I definitely didn't look at my phone.
That's
I'm
really
not getting
hard.
paid for this. It's out of the goodness of my heart. So I think we can really save lives through talk, which is ridiculous.
That's all I do.
Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah.
I never stop talking.
You probably save lives. People just can't get enough of their Baltimore sports.
Don't make fun of Baltimore. Only I can make fun of Baltimore. See you, Darren.
All right.
Darren Ravel from the Action Network. And, of course, sports business guru and insider. You can follow him out on Twitter. Literally, millions do. That's a fact. Nasty at WNST.net finds me. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Snapchat and Instagram. And, of course, out in the buyatoyota.com audio vault 24 hours a day. Big shout-out to our friends at Royal Farms. My wife did not bring me Western fries down. She said they were too frozen to bring down. But I will be getting some Western fries and some chicken on the way back. You can enjoy Royal Farms chicken for the big game on Sunday. There's a Royal Farms right around the corner from you. Make sure you're downloading the app.